Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So I think we should start this episode off by putting in a rail system up here to get this going. The carts appear to have sort of fixed themselves, so they're driving around now a bit better. Are doing some odd things, but I just think having a railway system coming up and dropping off would be a lot better. I do also want to move the coal mine. I think that's going to be a good idea to move that. Maybe over here. Then when we have the rail come up, it can not get in the way. I'm not sure. How do we have the rail set up here? We had it a chute underneath it and a rail on top. So I want to go at least two. If we went too high with the rail in there, and don't really want to run that anymore. Be three. 1, 2, 3. That would be, I think, spot on, because that would have this chute just underneath the rail, so that would work pretty well. So the rail can come up, come down again, and then drop off here. Not quite sure how we're going to get drop off yet. I don't know, but yeah, moving the coal mine is going to be a thing because it's run out of resources there, and we need to obviously do its boosting as well. And I would just like to move it so that it's well sort of out of the way. Thinking whether, yeah, I'd like to bring it out of the way because obviously I'd like to bring the trains up to here, and that barn's right in the way. So let's turn down that and let that go through, and we don't need to empty the barn, but we'll just go through till it empties the coal mine at least, and then we'll move this back. Maybe even move it like up there and put the recharges behind it, and then have it come down so its coal comes out. Well, the coal needs to come out on this line. That's the only stipulation. Well, yeah, coal's got to come out on that line, so that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do that, but we need to put in the railway, and we need to build this bridge better. What do we like for stone? We've got 1,000 stone. It's not really a great deal. We've got 10 polished stone, which gets eaten up quite quickly. You're still struggling for polished stone, so that needs upgrading at some point. I think it's just purely that it's not getting enough out of there. Yeah, I think that's actually backed right up now, so our silo cannot produce enough to give the barn enough. So we might have to look at that. But I think first and foremost, let's get the rail in place, and then I saw a big silo thing in the floating in the air. Then I wonder what that was. There it is. We have. That's very odd. Is that because we have our stone selected? It is. So that silo is floating off in the air over there somewhere. How bizarre. Or very, very bizarre. Anyway, let's build this bridge and that bridge. Let's actually finish these bridges off a little bit, and I'll make things look a little bit better, shall we? Okay, so it turns out building bridges costs an awful lot of stone. We are down to 11 stone, and I've obviously put up that little bit there, and that little bit there. It's nothing fancy, it just looks a bit better. And tried to put the 2 walls down the side of this one, got one done, run out. So we're going to need more stone. So let's try and figure this out, shall we? We need a way to get more stone in here, and we have some form of traffic jam going on. Oh no, we don't. We have run out of stone here completely, so we need to have a better way of getting stone in here. Iron. That's producing iron. You're producing stone. You're fine with that. Oh, one thing I do want to do as well, I remember, is make my steam system. Click, and that should bring that all back to life. Go, awesome. Right. So I think the best way to do this is going to be to have 2 silos, and have the 2 silos feed into a single barn. I think that's probably the best way to get everything running. So let's turn that around, let that run out, let that do its thing, and job is done. Right, and then let's remove this here. And see what we can do. Remove that. So I'm going to move that to there. Can't do that because it's occupied apparently. Why is it occupied? Yes, it's occupied with little bits and pieces on top. Boom. And then we're going to copy that, put that there. And then we're going to run a... It could go straight in. I think I want to move these sensors. I think I'm going to do that, and then we'll delete those, and we're going to go, you are going to be set to stone. Checking that one. You are going to be linked to that. You are going to be set to if less than 150, which is 3 bars in there. Then you will enable that grabber, and you will enable that grabber. Go. Okay. And good. To run them 2 straight down the floor like that. Put the rail back over the top. Oh, not quite. Awesome. And then they should also run over the top and be fine. That should still slide in there without any major problems. That should work. That should work. There we go. Then we'll be outputting all the stuff from this into here, and it's got 2 outputs coming into here as well, so this is going to fill up a lot quicker now than it was before, which means this will buffer up. And hopefully, because I think we were having only 1 output from the silos, wasn't producing enough, wasn't getting enough stone into this barn. Yeah, and obviously we put these silos here rather than having corners, because corners slow things down. Although I am wondering whether without the corners this might just be alright. This might be... Without the silo, sorry. It might be alright now, but not sure. Obviously that was grabbing some stone that was left in there. And now run out. Okay. Oh, we're getting more stone in, so that means I'll continue the other ridges, so I'll do them off camera. I think that'll be the best way. But we now want to build the railway track going up to here and figuring out why these will do this. You see that all go then? Like it does that a few times. I noticed they go somewhere, they stop, then they start again, then they stop, then they start again. It's a little bit odd. So I'm not really sure what is causing that. Something quite dramatic is going wrong with it. But yeah. Unfortunately, that's where our rail is going to run. And then it's going to be on the ground here. Is that a bad thing? The rail being on the ground? Actually, I don't think it is. I think the rail is actually going to be... I don't know, we've got one more row to go yet. Boom. So that's where the rail is going to actually be. Which isn't too bad. That's not so bad, yeah. Didn't really want to do that there, did I? In fact, I think this is a little too high for this barn. But I'm sure we can figure that out. Yeah, might be a little bit too high for that barn. Right. And then we come back down again for this bit here. Move that one there. And in fact, I need to put in the blockers there to make sure the carts don't do weird things. Not that there should be any carts coming down this way, but let's make sure it is kind of foolproof. Block one there and there. There we go. Okay. And then down the other side. And there we go. Okie dokie. So that's where the rail's going to go, hopefully. Let's put that in. We do have plenty of rails. If we were going up and down hill, we could use the magic rails. But I haven't built any of the magic rails yet. That's something else I haven't upgraded to. I think we just have rails here. Needed 4 magic rails. Do it there. Is it a magic forge? So it's a rail, fire, earth, and... Okay, well... We don't need it yet. I mean, it could be useful here in places where they're going uphill, because magic rails allow minecarts to travel at the same speed rather than slow down going uphill. So I don't think we need that yet. We're not doing anything like that. If we were doing a rail world style thing where everything's a bit long, we're transporting goods really, really far, then that would make sense. But we're not at the moment. To there and do that. All the way along here. Oh, there we go. Missed one there. Boom. All the way to here. Out to there. And I wonder whether that's too high. I think that might be too high for that. So we might have to either raise up that barn or sort something out with it. I don't know. You are still struggling for tomatoes. Why? Is it just because you don't have many? I think that's the reason. You just don't have many. Okay. You're but we are getting plenty of veggies too, so that's not a problem. Not a problem. That one got it down there. Awesome. Right. So there's that part done. We're going to have the drop-off points here, which means we need to move this now. Okay. Where to? Get rid of that herb there. Whatever sort of happens, this barn has to be pretty much on the level it's on. So I could move it back into there. Do also have to move this down a bit. I need to level out at least a track in there. Go. Wow. Okay. We cannot afford to level in terrain because we are completely out of red coins. When did that happen, and how did that happen? Wow. Okay. That causes a problem. What's using our red coins? What's been using them, and more importantly, what is generating red coins? Do we have anything? Did I miss something somewhere? Your purple coins. You're completely yellow coins. You're producing, yeah, shirts there, but we could really do without upgrading that to warm coats. But what is using red coins? Is iron ore. Right, so iron ore is using red coins, so we're using more red coins than we're producing. That's a problem. That is quite a big problem, actually. That kind of hurts what I'm trying to do here. Reconnect that, so that won't have any major issues there. But obviously, we're now going to be running out of coal. Coal will still work because it's yellow coins. Okay, so we need to produce more red coins. So we need to up our game here. This is the next store. I mean, we've got our food markets to cap. I think both of them are. You've got 19 happiness. You've got 20 happiness. So yeah, they're pretty much capped out. So we've got these all done. So the next one would be the general store. So I want to get these all completely capped out. That's where our red coins come from. Any one of these. I don't really want to sell rail ties or metal conveyor belts, if I'm honest with you. We could. There's no reason why we couldn't sell metal conveyor belts. Pickaxes, warm coats, and reinforced planks. Wow, reinforced planks are a big jump from the other stuff. We are making all those things. That's the thing, we are making all of those. But is there something that can be combined up to cover loads of things? Like, for instance, fruit and veg. We're getting a couple of things which the sandwich covers grains, meat, and a few other things. I don't think any of these cover different things. I don't think so, unless the metal. Rails cover gadgets by 80%. I'm wondering, because to make rails, don't you need... No, nothing requires reinforced planks. Does it? Nothing's actually using reinforced planks to make anything at the moment. So, to make rail ties, you just need stone, wood, iron. Oh, it should take... Rail ties should do a few things then? Maybe? Perhaps? We start selling rail ties. You're a crown. You don't need to be a crown anymore. You can be a rail tie. And hopefully that's going to work. I'll leave Yeah, let's leave that. And you are a rail tie. For some reason, you've already got a rail stop. I'm not sure why. You've definitely got a rail stop going into you, which again, I don't know why. Let's stop that. So you've got a rail stop going in this way, which is probably carrying wood, haven't you? I don't want to get in there and move that rail stop. Because what I want to do is I want to have the rail stop out. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something seems wrong here. Yeah, that's an input. That's going into that one, isn't it? So let's remove that rail stop, sorry, before I confuse myself, because I need one dropping off wood into here, which I don't think I had, and then one picking up rail ties here. So we'll have that one drop off wood. We'll have this one set to output, like that. And that should allow that cart to come back. Pick up where was our crown, your necklaces, your rail tie. That should still work, even though I've not filtered the center block. The inventory, because the item filter and the inventory is blank, it should pick up rail ties. The difference being this: if I was trying to filter the minecarts to go different routes on a track, I'd need to change the inventory. There you go, you've picked up rail ties, so that works. Okay, and then you should be getting wood now, which you are. Awesome. So you weren't getting your wood or stone, because that both comes along this rail system. Okay, your crown, your necklaces, I really don't need that much storage for these here, do we? Really don't. So let's remove that and put in a silo instead. And you're going to be rail ties. And then we're going to have a look. See here is, oh, you're set to nothing, so you're going to be set to set to rail ties. And I don't think you need to be set to anything else. No, I don't believe so. That's your necklace. So you're going to pick up the necklaces, so we'll stop that one. Then we will put in another silo there, change that to necklaces. Boom. There we go. Just shrinks down the amount of space here. So I don't I needed crowns and necklaces to upgrade the base, but I don't need them now, so they can go into here. And that means that I won't be using the rails from this silo when I'm placing them down the world. So it will go into this barn here and we'll use them. So that's going to be good. Okay. So off this end, we need to grab another barn. No, we need to change that one to being rail ties. Really, I want 4. I mean, this is all food. No, it's not. This is. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. What are you doing? You are grabbing necklaces. That's fine. So there's nothing grabbing rail ties up here at the moment. Okie dokie. You going to be on take rail ties. Oh. You take rail ties. Oh dear. And deliver to general store. Then you're going to get a buddy who's going to take rail ties and deliver to that general store. Okay. So let's see here. You've got rail ties in you. You're putting it down there. Awesome. You're going to go and deliver them to there. You're going to sell them for 26. Give us some red coins, which is exactly what we need. Awesome source. And also that increases gadgets. Doesn't increase anything else. That's a little annoying. It would be nice if it did iron as well, because iron and stone are involved in it, but pickaxes and wood axes are an interesting thing. I think they will be something that is a future plan, I reckon. I don't know, this is purely speculation, but I have a feeling that the actual mines might require, instead of like a red coin, might require a pickaxe. So you have to feed them pickaxes for them to mine out so much ore, and then it'll be the same for the foresters. The foresters will require an axe in order for you to do that. Or maybe there'll be like an axe upgrade, which means you can feed them axes and then they speed up. Like the boosters. So you might get an axe booster. That would probably make more sense. An axe booster and a pickaxe booster. But yeah. Right, okay. So we are making a little bit now, but it's still not enough. I want to level this terrain out. I don't have the and I can't do it with this on as well, because I've got to remove all these to have it done. So I need to get a lovely influx of rail ties to tell. The metal conveyor belts would have been better. They're there. They're being converted into magic conveyor belts. Yep, you've stopped working because you need fuel. Why are you not getting fuel? What's... Why... Oh... On here? Yes, why don't you have fuel? That is a little confusing. You know what? You take fuel from there, put it in there. So we'll use magma from here because we've got this not doing a great deal right now because our forge is capped because we're waiting on polished stone, and polished stone is struggling because of time, basically. What does the Omni Stone upgrade do? Increases production by 40%. Right. A wagon there. What are you doing? Oh, you was dropping off earth. Right. Okay. So you're planting them in there. So you're now producing. Do we want to switch over to metal conveyor? I think I might leave it on rail ties. I know it's not. It is still a tier 5 option. So it is filling up all the way up to tier 5. Not as much money as the metal conveyor belts, but I think the rail ties are easier to make. Yeah, the rail ties just require iron, wood and stone. Whereas they require gears, iron and the previous ones which require the, and it's a lot more complicated to make, so might not be worth it. Don't know. What else can we sell here? You want reinforced planks, basically. You want warm coats, and you want pickaxes. Okay, well you can wait for those, I'm afraid, because I want to. Well, I really want to make some money here, so stop. Okay. What else is using red coins? What else is using our red coins? What am I missing here? A farm, mine, and a kitchen? A kitchen? Where is a kitchen using red coins? Hold on. Ointments and fish oil. Oh blimey, and we're doing fish oil down here. Wow, we're using a lot of red coins. Wait, so oh yeah, red coins make blue coins. Yeah, okay, right. So I don't know how much it is to flatten the terrain down. Let's see if we can get a bit of a boost of coins here. I don't think I'm going to get a big boost at any point, am I? No. I don't want to shut down all my production. Just I'd much rather up the coin amount rather than shut down our production. So let's turn that back on because we're going to need iron. That's a given. Right. Okay. Okay. So we need to sell something else. We need to make warm coats. Let's change our shirts into warm coats. How do we do that? How do we do that? Warm coat requires wool, leather, and a shirt. Okay. Well, that's not going to work over here. I mean, we're making the cloth for this here. That's cotton. So you're making that. So all we've got are shirts. We haven't actually got any other things up here. We don't have any leather or wool that's required by pastures. This is our sandwich maker, which is overly complicated, but oh yeah, because it's chicken sandwich. I was going to say, I wonder where the meat come from, because it's not beef, but it's chicken sandwiches, and we're actually out of sandwiches. Why are we out of sandwiches? Why? What's wrong? You don't have any chicken. Why don't you have any chicken? What's wrong? You don't have any water? What? Are you stealing all the water? Is that really thought it was supposed to prioritize the side. You put down the first grabber on. Yes, not. Okay. Wow, this pasture is really going for it, isn't it? Look at this. Look, this pasture's going absolutely mad. Ow. Okay. So we weren't giving our chickens any water. They're all dehydrated chicken, which is not very tasty, I don't think. We've had a sandwich shortage going on here. Okay, that's not a good thing. Right, so you're coming down here now because you're sandwiches, and we have cheese coming down here as well. Right. Yeah, so this is all now working again. Good. Right. Okay. So we need to get cotton and a few other things going. We've got wool and a few other things going because we've got shirts which are coming out. I can expand this way. That's not a problem. I will have to fix the contours of the land because I'm stuck for stuff. Don't know how much removing a resource costs. It costs 10 gold. Don't know how much flattening down terrain costs. Obviously red, but don't know. So if I was to, we've got shirts coming on this rail. If I were to stop shirts dropping off here and have the rail come this way, for instance, that's only shirts on that side there, isn't it? So we don't. Is that the only 3 things we're exporting from here? Is it? Oh, so it should be on this side of the track anyway. So we can have shirts come up to here, and then we could have a farm or something over here producing. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, so we need to create wool and we need to create leather. Was it? Yeah, wool and leather. So we need 2 pastures at least, which means we're going to need a farm and we're going to need lots of stuff. Right. If I put you down there, probably not a very good place to put it. But I can move all these because there's no reason for this to be so far away. So let's move all those to be in. I've just taken 2 out of that loop, I've just realised, but I'm not all that fussed about that. There we go, that can go there, there's no reason for it being. Yeah, I've taken 2 out of the loop on that one, but I think that's fine, it was oversaturated anyway. This is really struggling to keep up. But that is because it's only got 1 recharger, so. But it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Right, and I want to put down some fields, so. Copy. I do love that copy tool, which is really, really useful. Let's put down. That will do for the time being. We might put some more down. Then we'll put down grain, which I can't copy the grain, unfortunately. So we have to go farming, plant grain, which just costs money. Luckily, it doesn't cost red coins, it only costs yellow coins. That's fine. Okay, so we've got the grain. So from the grain, we want to have a grain mill. That's the word. I'd completely forgotten what that was then. Which can face that way. That'd be fine. Yep. Go into there. Okay. We want you to do grain. Don't do herbs. Alright. We want you to do animal feed. Okay. And then we want to deforest this area. So, and can I flatten down? So I can. Well, we are actually making a bit of money. That's good. Very good. Glad for that. Right. We want 2 pastures. Pasture. 1 there and say 1 there. And you want to be doing leather, which is animal feed. Right. And another one wants to be doing wool. I could put both in, but then the wool would take priority over the other one. I'm going to keep them separate for now. Okay. And then we want to go and do something like this. Oh, with a bit of logic. And I think I want to give that one priority because it takes longer to. It takes 8 seconds and 4, and this takes 2 and 6. Actually, this takes a longer time. Wool takes longer than leather to produce. So that costs more resources. Okay. Okie dokie. So another thing we want to build is a well. Nope, not well. Yep. And I think we can put 1 in the centre and hopefully this will work. We're going to prioritise that one. We're going to get a little bit, not as much. We'll have to probably balance this a bit better. Obviously I want to put these into barns or silos or something. I think silos will do. I don't need the leather or anything. So if I did that and then pause the game whilst I put this down here, because I don't want it to grab the fertilizer if it's all the same. You're on leather. You're on wool, which I feel should be next to cotton, but for some bizarre reason is not. Right down here. Okay. There we go. You'll grab them bits and pieces, and that's fine with that. And then we could feed the fertilizer back into the farm if we wanted to. Again, I see no reason to really do that until this growing process gets nerfed a bit more. Not really needed. I'm honest, I've not had any of my farm struggle to do that, but well, we'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Sooner or later, time will tell. Right. And you're the weird barn. I've got you on here, and I've got just carts dropping off stuff into you, and I don't know why. I think I was originally going to have this come out further and grab wood, but I'm wondering now whether I should just extend this internal rail down here and just move this up and go, hey, here's some wood on there. Would that make more sense? I think it probably would. Yeah, not right now. Not right now. We'll get this going. So what we want to do is we want a workshop over here, like so. Off. I think that's going to be good enough. Hopefully, and I remove those resources there, and I'm going to flatten down there. Let me. Thank you. And we are going to run this rail, no, not scaffold block, rail, along here to there, and then do you know what? You know what? I'm going to run it down to there, along to here, and then along again. I'm going to flatten down that as well because I don't like it doing its weird side thing. Then it's going to reconnect onto the rail system there. Okay, right now no one's going to go that way, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I'm going to move you to being there, and then I'm going to move these two to being like that, and we're going to do that. So you are going to get filtered to wool, because I don't want to think we're going in there. You're going to get filtered to leather, and you already filtered to shirts. Okay, you're going in there. Nope. And you're going to be an outward stop. Okay, and you are going to be producing warm coats. Awesome. So we're going to copy that, put it down there, because why the hell not? Removing the stop at the bottom and putting it at the top, and then putting another stop in the bottom because I just realised that we actually do want one there. Oh please, 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 please! No, it's not going to let me. Not going to let me. Yes, it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, warm coats, warm coats. Okay, so we already have a cart going around with shirts. So you'll come along and you'll drop off the shirts there. So you won't, because you're not turning yet. I'm going to break this for the moment. Deep. You please remove. No, no, no. What are you doing? What are you? Oh my word. I need to get in there. We'll later. Okay, so we'll go this way. It means our wood's going to come to a stop soon, but we add it on here, maybe. Do you know what? No, we'll add it on here now, because we can move this to there. I am kind of blocking off those carts though. Gonna not be able to get over here, but we'll figure that out at a later date. He says, knowing full well I'll probably forget completely about it, and there'll be all sorts of problems. Okay, so delete that. copy you. You're going to have a new minecart, and you are going to be set to warm coat mode. Okay, then we're going to copy you and control click. There we go. Puts that into warm coat mode as well. Awesome sauce. Right, you can start. We will copy you and we will put you into warm coat mode, or warm coat storage, I should say. Like that. And then we are going to no. Well, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine for a minute. So when this runs out of warm coats, we're going to move over here. When this runs out of shirts, sorry, we're going to move over here. Okay. You're producing bits and pieces. You're doing bits. None of you are actually doing anything yet because I forgot to turn that on. There we go. Now you're making warm coats. Awesome. There we go. I could probably store these in a silo rather than leave them in this workshop. That would make sense, would it not? Certainly would. You know what? For now, so you're going to pick up the warm coats. Grab, yoink. Okay. You said to your planks, which you can get from here now. Okay. And go along and come up here. You're going to drop warm planks into there. Awesome sauce. You've got 4 of them. Okay. And you are facing the wrong direction, which explains why that did not work. What are you doing holding up traffic? Oh, I don't know. I do need to spread these out as well. I think I want to do that. I want to put in a little thing here. Like so, which just will spread the carts out a little bit. They work fine as a group as well, but I would prefer them to be spread out a little bit, just to, you know, make things work better. Because carts lose more speed going uphill than they do coming down. They lose more speed going up than they gain coming down. So, yeah, that's a thing. You've gone back to 100. That's because I think we still have. Yeah, we've got loads of shirts inside some of these. You aren't required anymore. You should be set to warm coat. Yes, I don't need 2 of them, I'm honest. But anyway, I'm going to grab 2 of these and I'm going to say, hey, take warm coats to there, and you take warm coats to there, and we're going to give all our people something nice to wear. Because it's cold and I don't want them catching their death. There we go, we're up to 1,200. Awesome. Right, so hopefully that will balance itself out a little bit. I may have put a dent into the system a bit too much. We might be using more resources than we could possibly deal with. I don't know. I know we're going to run out of coal down there very, very quickly, aren't we? If we haven't already, we have. Right, okay, so next episode, we'll fix the coal. We'll move the coal around because I now have some money to spread things out. And we will continue on trying to get all of our markets to the magic 20 happiness or 19 happiness. Close enough. 19 is good enough for me. Yeah, one out is fine. We're in some at night, so yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.